It's that time of year again, when we release our latest controls and updates for .NET developers, and we're proud to announce version 16.1 is now available. One of the reasons our desktop grid remains so popular is because we continue to add new functionality and incorporate modern UX solutions. For example, in previous releases, we introduced touch-enabled scrolling and the on-demand scroll bar that only appears when the mouse hovers over it. We've continued to streamline scrolling experiences, and now we've introduced a single scroll bar mode for the WinForms grid. Scrolling through master detail grids can get messy. With multiple scroll bars popping up for each level, it can be hard for users to browse data. But now, they can scroll through each line with one scrolling motion. And our team refactored the rendering code so the scrolling performance is much smoother. You can now add scroll bar annotations to the WPF grid. With this new feature, you can easily communicate extended information to end users like location of validation errors, selection ranges, search matches, and other custom information. Another great addition for WinForms and WPF is our diagram control. During this last release cycle, we had a preview version available, and thanks to your feedback, we've not only stabilized the code, but also added a bunch of new features that you requested, like exporting to image files for others to open, using custom vector shapes, theme support, and much more. We've even taken the diagram control and ported it into our WinForms query builder, making it easy to build SQL statements by manipulating entities and their relationship on a diagram surface. You can now add cell editors to the spreadsheet control for both WinForms and WPF. This comes in handy for users that need to share editable documents like invoices. Instead of creating reports, which made it difficult for users to edit, you can now provide a spreadsheet familiar to Excel users and give them the power to edit the data with the help of cell editors. We are doing so much more to make sure WinForms and WPF developers have everything they need on both platforms. We've added a tree map control for WinForms to match its counterpart on WPF. And we've made a WPF wizard control similar to WinForms. And that's just some of the features for desktop developers. We also have a bunch of cool new updates for web developers. Our ASP.NET controls and MVC extensions are getting refreshed with new controls and themes. We've added 2 new themes that are based on the latest iOS and Android look and feel options. With these new themes, you can better adjust your application for use on phones and tablets. We've also improved our web controls to conform to the modern accessibility standards, including Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0 support, level AA. There's also a new vertical grid control for the web. It displays records as columns. This flip-flop in organization makes it easier for users to do a number of things, like product comparisons. And it comes packed with features like sorting, filtering, searching, displaying summaries, and more. Our rich editor now has find and replace functionality, spell check, and built-in styling UI for paragraphs, titles, and tables. We've also included a new view for our ASP.NET grid. It's designed to present information using a compact UI metaphor. With this view, you can now arrange columns across bands, and individual columns can be positioned under each other with different heights. If you're looking for a quick way to get up and running with a responsive web app, check out our Bootstrap-enabled web app project template. It walks you through all the steps you'll need to create apps that utilize both DevExpress ASP.NET controls and the Bootstrap framework. Our DevExtreme library continues to improve for mobile developers. We've added support for AngularJS 2 and added Bootstrap integration. We're introducing a CTP version of MVC wrappers based on our HTML5 DevExtreme widgets, and now the DevExtreme libraries will be available as NPM packages. And just like WinForms and WPF, we've added the tree map widget to our DevExtreme library as well. The team has also included major updates to existing widgets, like adding a banded column layout to the grid, chart integration with the pivot grid, and new views for the scheduler. Our dashboards have been updated with a beta version of our new web designer, available as both ASP.NET Web Forms and an MVC extension. It provides a rich set of UI customization options, allowing end users to create and personalize their own dashboard. In addition to the editor mode, it can also act as a dashboard viewer and allows end users to switch between the 2 modes on the client side. We've also improved the way our dashboards analyze data, adding a new storage mode for data binding and included a new compact theme for the web viewer. It allows you to reduce the size of visual elements displayed within a dashboard, making it great when using tablets. In 16.1, we're also enhancing our popular Express App Framework, or XAF. We're including a CTP for our new mobile platform. You can now generate iOS and Android apps that allow users to access data from tablets and phones. They'll reuse the database, application logic, and UI settings of your existing XAF application. End users can get a head start on reporting with the new grid-based report generation feature. And the UI has been updated to include our latest Office navigation controls, emulating Microsoft's newest user experiences. But that's not all. If you want to see everything that's new in 16.1, make sure to check out our What's New section on the website. And if you haven't tried us before, what are you waiting for? Come see why we were voted #1 by Visual Studio Magazine readers in 13 different categories. Try us out free for 30 days at devexpress.com/try. When only the best will do. Download DevExpress.